Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Bande Jagadguru. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I salute Bhagavan Sri Krishna, the son of Vasudeva, the destroyer of the demons, Kamsa and Chanura, the dear darling of Mother Devaki, and the Guru of the entire universe. Om, peace, peace, peace be unto us all. So we are reading Bhagavat in the 5th book, and where we are reading the Rishabha was born as illumined. He is giving his teaching to his son and others about the purpose of life, why we are born, what is the purpose of life. So his sermon was this, that life's purpose is not to lead an ordinary life, but to a spiritual life. But people who get involved into sense gratification only, they go to the spiritual degradation. And when this is a very natural thing, the mind gets attracted to the mundane things of the world, and we cannot understand what is the truth and what is to be attained. What are the ways to lift our mind towards the truth? That was he was discussing. And we read the other day, just to reconnect. I'm reading that again. The means to be adopted by one who wants to break this knot of the heart is as follows: devotion to and service of an enlightened teacher who is only God. Renunciation. All these noble factors which lifts our mind into the divine. One is the devotion. Devotion to whom? Devotion to and service of a teacher who is illumined teacher, who has earned the knowledge of the self, enlightened master. One gets to love and to devote. But that will not do only, but one should have in personal life renunciation. Renunciation for the mundane thing and love for God. That is the criterion. Two legs cannot be kept in both sides. Detachment and intense love for God, that is renunciation. Equanimity in suffering and enjoyment. A mind should be stabilized in such a way that suffering or misery, whatever comes, one can keep the equanimity. The constant remembrance that the suffering is there in any attainment of the world or in hereafter. It is a matter of awakening into that anything you attain in material world will not give you peace. So this is the idea, the constant remembrance that suffering is there in any attainment in the world or in hereafter in heaven. So either in this world or in heaven you have any attainment. Today's attainment, tomorrow's suffering. Whatever you attain, you have to lose it. Whatever you attain, there is a fear of somebody to take away. You attain money, you become rich, taxation will be there. You will become rich, someone can cheat you. share market fall, cause of suffering, cause of suffering. So any attainment, you get name, get fame, yes, that's good. But there is a fear of losing that. Therefore, attention should not be given. That awareness should be there. Do whatever in life, but attainment, that idea should be in the always in the memory. That any attainment, any accomplishment in the life, there is a sense of losing it, and and it may bring suffering also. All our accomplishments at one time becomes a cause of suffering. Intelligence, intelligent reflection on the true nature of all experiences. Hey, intelligent reflection on the true nature of all experience. I am experiencing everything in the life. What is the true nature of that experience? What is that? That is the experience is done by the consciousness inside. So that is the foundation. Should be always mind should be aware of that. Abandonment of the works for personal gains. Anything we do for our individual gain is a cause of suffering, and that pulls us down into the world and worldliness. Me and mine is ignorance. Thee and thine is called spirituality. Dedication of work to me. Whatever you do, offer it to God. To me means here Lord Krishna, God. Hearing recitals of my divine actions every day to sing, hear about the glories of God, so that mind moves towards God consciousness. So many qualities have been given. These are the means of going a spiritual movement into the higher level. Contact with great devotees, having me as their object of adoration. Make friendship with people who love God. You want to we all make friendship with people who of their own say a home hemp maker, hemp smoker will find friendship with another hemp smoker. A politician will find joy in another person to talk about politics. A scientist will be happy to speak with a scientist, a philosopher with a philosopher. So if you want the spiritual life, make friendship with the spiritual people, because their association, their talk is to turn towards God, not day and night with the mundane things of the world, which is unstable and we have to leave. Contact with great devotees, who devotees of whom? Devotees of me means God as their object of adoration. The other devotee, he loves God, you make friendship with him, your devotion will increase. Singing about my excellences, day and night, chant the glory of uh, God, chant the name of Lord. With so many hymns, so many prayers, they are helped to how to do pray, how to chant. All the mantras we chant, mostly praise of God, means these are composed by some sages and they've given some outline how to pray to God. And you can do the same way from your own inner feelings. So, singing about my excellences, my here is Krishna, the Lord Narayana. Non-entertainment of animosity to anyone. We bear some animosity. Suppose something is not in my line, I naturally hate it, and hatred goes deeper, and then you become uh, any enemy to that, and you dislike that so much, you hate it, and that hatred becomes the obstacle in spiritual life. So spiritual life should be not animosity to anyone. That's okay. A person has good and bad. Okay, there is one side, another side, but God is inside. So and then become equanimity of the mind. Tranquility, tranquility, cultivation of intense desire to get over identification with the home and one's own body. There should be an attempt how to forget the body, how to forget me and mine, my home, my building, my account, my money, my car. Why not say it is Lord's car, Lord's building, Lord's home? I am the caretaker. I am the caretaker. I am nobody. I am nobody. Oh Lord, thou art everything. So that type of spirit should be. Detachment. Main thing is whatever we are doing, it will lead us to attachment and suffering when I think it is me and mine. And when it goes, oh Lord, it is thee and thine, then that transforms our whole character. And that is the spiritual character. Christ never identified with his body. Buddha didn't identify with his body. Ramakrishna didn't identify with his body. But he's always singing the glories of God, staying in the ecstatic limit of joy and blissfulness, equanimity, all those who are crucifying him. He says, oh Lord, bless them, they do not know. It is a blessing for them, even who are killing him brutally. So it is not an ordinary thing. It is not a book to read. We talk about God. Where is God? Unless we find that such people can be there where they can bless us, bless the people who are killing him with no anger, no frustration. That is the equanimity. Do you need God? God is a vapor. This is God. Where you can find such example? That so much dedication, so much forgetfulness of this own body and know everything at the cost of God they can give up. And how will you keep the spirit? Study of the scriptures every day. Read some Upanishad, Gita, Bhagavad Gita, Bible, all this text. Study in scripture, live in solitude. Go into isolation every day. That's why our meditation is going to solitude. Every morning you go into solitude for sit for quiet moment. Try to go into your own heart and meditate there. Huh? So in isolation, if you possible, go away from your home to a place where it is you can think of not mundane thoughts, godly thoughts. Conquest of the senses and the vital energy. Conquest of the senses. Senses are dragging us to the sense objects all the time. You have to conquer that. And how? By and controlling the vital energy, the energy which we have, we drain out in so many ways. Energy should be consumed and it should be given an upward channel to spirituality. Strong faith in God, God's presence. In my heart is God, and God is guiding the whole universe. Celibacy is very important. That the energy which can be lifted up to have higher experiences. Vigilance, restraint of the speech. Talk. How much energy and what we talk. We talk of rubbish talk. 90% of our talk is rubbish talk. How many important issues are there? But we use our whole energy. And it takes so much energy to go out when you speak. Rather talk, godly talk, which is meaningful. Talk about something which will give your heart a boosting towards higher reality. Bhagavatam in another place says that tongue which speaks of God and does not speak God, that tongue is like, it is the tongue of a frog. Frog, what it does? Whole night, it makes noise and it disturbs the sleep of the people and is a botheration whole night. He's engaging the tongue. So what we are doing, we are frog. We are like frogs. Hang. It does not please me, neither please the other people. People tolerate me and listen to me, but they don't like it. And this is an energy. You have to talk about God. See Ramakrishna, the gospel, day and night, talking. But what talking? See Swami Vivekananda walking and just to be with him. See that we read that Swami Shishya Sangma, the disciple and the master, no? He's just walking, just talking. What? Your mind is lifted to a higher level. So that type of talk, meaningful talk. The knowledge of the insight to see my presence in everything. Develop a knowledge that God resides in everywhere. feel the presence of the consciousness. Practice of samadhi, that means practice of meditation. Every day, dive deep into meditation. Cultivation of equanimity, firmness in character, perseverance, and discrimination. Holding on our spiritual practice is a big thing. People can start spiritual life and after take mantra and other things, and after a few days, oh, I don't get any time. You get everything. You get time for everything, but you don't get the time for thinking of God. Huh? I'm so busy. So busy. Why? What? Do you sleep? Do you eat? Do you take a shower? Do you go to your office? Everything you can do. But for God, oh, I'm busy. I cannot take time. I am. This is an excuse. So it says, by practicing these, an earnest aspirant can get over the knot of I consciousness. Huh? We are all connected with the I ego, the small ego, petty ego, I, which is born, which is 5 feet 4 inches, with so much pound of body weight, huh? And with this mind, which is a fickle mind, running here and there. Now say one thing, another mood mind says that this is good, another mind says good this, and that this petty I, get out of it. That is, there is a knot with that petty I. Cut that knot, connect with the bigger I, the absolute I, God, that is me. Like that we did, and then it continued. They these instruction should be given this type of advice. What has been mentioned here, he is suggesting that Rishabha is suggesting that the instruction should be given by a father to a son. That means Rishabha was saying this advice should be everyone should share this idea and talk to a father to a son, or teacher to a disciple, a king to a subject, if they wish to attain to my state or aspire for my grace. If they want to attain to my level of joy and bliss, so they will have to make this practice and talk about, talk. As you talk, so your consciousness awakens. It should be done patiently without getting annoyed, even when they are found unreceptive. They should not be allowed to get more and more involved in the work for sense gratifications with which their discriminative faculty is already dulled. As you engage in worldly thoughts and worldly actions more, then your brain becomes dull brain. You may be intelligent in the worldly sense. Oh, he is very intelligent. He is making good money. But cunning way, dirty mind. So that, but a mind which is dedicated to God, that's the pure mind. So he says that this it take an impure mind takes us to world and worldliness. Pure mind will take us to God and godliness. So therefore, a person, this type of teaching given here, very in succinct, this maybe these qualities. We must have to pay attention to the qualities. We all want to be spiritual, but we don't know and how to improve our character. If character improvement, nothing happens. If one becomes sensuous, one becomes quarreling, one becomes talking, mundane talk all the day, or and only engage in worldly engagement and no time for peeping inside to contemplating and discussing the scriptures. And that means scriptures are what? It improves the value of life. It always guides us. No, this is not right. That is the right thing. So one should, everyone should do that. The ignorant men of the world, 16 verse, we are starting here, without a proper awareness of their ultimate good, acquire objects of enjoyment out of their intense desire for them. That's true. We all do that. Ignorant people, see, look at our life, how we spend. From our childhood, we play, and mom and dad says, board us, no, go to school, go to school. I don't want to study, I want to play. And then go to the school task comes, then prepare your everyday what is teaching assignments, and then study, play. For what? No one knows. Get a degree, good, go on. Get a PhD, do. Then what? Get a master's. You got a teaching professor or some good. Then what? Then what? So much competition, so much. Life's energy is exhausted in this way, but meaninglessly. Ultimately, to understand what did I gain? Now I am done. If death comes to me, what am I to take with me? All these certificates and stamps and all the glory which newspaper. There are millions of newspapers in the world. 1 million newspapers would be there, like LA Times, no? And in LA Times, in one page, 14 page, last line is your name has been named. He's a good guy. My name, see my newspaper. Huh? How many channels in TV channels and going on? Huh? And my name is somewhere. One click, 2 minutes has been shown, 1 second has been shown. See, who am I? I am sorry. It will not go when I die. All will remain. So that's why it is said that intense the ignorant man of the world without proper awareness, unless we are aware of it. The ultimate good. What is my good? Why I am spending my energy? Life goes away. That's why Swami Brahmananda and others always are always talking to us. Be careful. Your time is gone. Time is going away, passing away. Use it for the best of your life. Because time will never come back. The years we live, years it goes from our life, 1 second goes gone. Today 4:30 will not come back to us again. Today's 4:30 p.m. will not come back again. Even it is when it's just 5 minutes to 5, it's not come back because it's already one click, 1 second has gone. So how you are utilizing your every moment of life with the purposeful living, that otherwise acquire objects of enjoyment out of an intense desire for them. And in mutual competition for these petty objects of enjoyment, they quarrel and fight among themselves and suffer misery without end. Two friends and started a business. Huh? And I give 50%, you give 50%, we'll share this way, and all contract to sign. And after signing also you steal this way, that way, then we start fighting with each other. Friendship goes away, husband-wife relationship goes away, father-children relationship destroyed. What? I want this, you want this one. I am trying to sneak. Even the mom and dad are old. Is every family it is happening. Mom and dad are old, they have a big property, and so those children never look back to mom or dad. Last point, when he's on hospice service, they come and say, mom, I did it, and then sign in my name the property. That's the major point. How can you get it signed in? And then one is written for one person, one brother and one sister. They go to court, challenge. Mom was not in right frame of mind, and they have signed it, so this is not valid. It should be cashier. All quarrel comes. We are born together, brother, sister, and now we fight with each other. Huh? So this is the result of our life living in the world. No. So in mutual competition for these petty objects, they understand petty objects of enjoyment. Yeah, enjoyment. How much we need to have our sleeping place? How much space you need? Suppose this is the bed size of your one bed, king bed and queen bed, or big bed and this bed, the $1 million bed. You will lie down where? How much you can enjoy? You like this and that way, but you cannot take more than the 6, 7 feet by 3 feet, 4 feet, no? Ah, and that's why a 10-story building with 100 building rooms are there for my house. And these people, how much they work hard to earn money and do all these things, and for who enjoys them? And what is that enjoyment? Caretaker. Caretakers enjoy that. Because Babu comes once upon a year maybe for and 10 days, 5 days. He has so many houses, in one in Paris, one in Frankfurt, another is here. So naturally, where is Babu's time? Huh? So this is when no wise person who knows what is good for man and is endowed with kindly disposition would, on seeing another man steeped in ignorance and perverted in intelligence, encourage him to persist in the wrong path he is following, even as he would not do so with a blind man going towards a pit. No? That means a wise man always should come forward to help us, to guide us. This is the way of perfection. This is the way of your eternal joy. You live in the world. No one is saying that you live like a homeless. No. But you live in the life and utilize your time and make a God centric life instead of world centric life. So, therefore, it is everyone should be careful. Even he would not do so with a blind person going towards a pit. Rather, encourage him to persist in the wrong path he is following. Should not encourage them, rather tell them, no, 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 brother, you are making a mistake. Your life will be miserable. Huh? This is the way of purity and perfection, and attain to peace and joy. One who would not save another from the path of death on which the latter has entered cannot be called one's guru if he is the guru. If he is a real, genuine teacher, he will never allow his disciple or children to go in a wrong path. And if they, that's why we know these gurus chastise their disciple very much. They don't understand that time, but that is for their correction, to redirect them into the right path. And that is the function of the teacher. So, one on which letter has entered, the one who would not save another, one should not save another from the path of death, on which the latter has entered, cannot be called one's guru if he is the guru. One's relative if he is the relative. One's father if he is the father. One's mother if she is the mother. One's deity if he is the deity. One's husband if he is the husband. That means it's maybe a teacher to each other. The mother may be teaching the child, husband may be teaching the wife, wife may be teaching the husband. That should be the communication. And that is the path of freedom. If you know it is truth, just talk. Even people don't like or like. That's when this is a very noble age. Like Buddha said, I will be born, Swami Vivekananda said, I shall be born again and again to remove the suffering of others, no? God in human being. So you are not a father. Is it? That's why it says, if they don't do this, stop that journey of someone who is in a wrongly directed, to bring him back into the path. Then he's neither is a guru, neither is a father, neither is a mother, neither is the husband, neither. So that means it's compulsory that everyone should take that. This body of mine is of an inexplicable nature, as it cannot be accounted for by karma. This body of mine is of an inexplicable nature, as it cannot be accounted for by karma. My mind is dominated by sattva quality, by virtue of which devotion to God flourishes in it. Who is saying this? Is this the King Rishabha? He is talking to his son and others that this body of mine, you cannot say, it is inexplicable and it cannot be accounted for by my karma. I cannot, in this life, I don't understand why things are happening in my life, what karma I have done, inexplicable areas. My mind is dominated by sattva quality, by virtue of which devotion to God flourishes in it, and adharma finds no place, as it has been left far behind. So wise men call me Rishabha, the best among one's kind. No? So my name is Rishabha. Rishabha's advice. This is all Rishabha's advice. Rishabha says, my name is Rishabha. I am the best among the kind. Why? My mind is Sattvika mind, which takes me to God only, and it leaving far behind what is unrighteousness or adharma. Hence, all of you who have sprung from my heart serve without any reservation Bharat. Bharat is the son, his son, your brother, which is adorable for his excellence. So he's talking to his own children. There are so many children. He's pointing out to Bharata because he will now retire into the spiritual retreat for God realization. And he's giving the responsibility of the kingdom to his son, whose name is Bharata. And Bharat's story is there. Bharat, your brother, who is adorable for his excellence. Serving him is equal to looking after all the subjects, after the subjects. Now, he's talking about you have to have a holy company. For all these things, holy company is very much appreciated. Ramakrishna talks so much about holy company in the Gospel of Ramakrishna. And in the scriptures everywhere, holy company is appreciated. Satsangastu durlabho amoghascha. Satsanga, holy company, is durlabha, very rare to get. Genuine spiritual person to get is very difficult. And even if you get it, to understand him is very difficult. Unless your mind is very pure, you will not be able to understand the spiritual personality. So he says, but greatness of holy men is appreciated in the scripture, and that gives us a greater spiritual boosting. Holy company. So now, verse number 21, talking about the greatness of holy men. Among objects that have existence, plants with life are superior to lifeless things like the stock and stone. Is making a superiority of holy person. How is that? Among the stocks and stones, no? Wood, inert objects. Among the inert objects, the plant life is higher, is it not? Because there is a sign of life force more manifest. A creeper, a plant moving towards the sun, its liveliness, you cut it, again it grows. So it is much better than that of a piece of stone, piece of a block of iron. huh? So much better. If you get that life, that's why our evolution of human progress, according to Hindu philosophy, it starts from Jara, the inert, stones and stocks, and iron and all this Jara, matter. Matter to little life, little spark of life in the plant life, and it is moving. And he tries in his own static condition to find light, find sustenance. Effort is there. It's not manifested like a crawling worm. So to have that life is higher than that. Among the creatures with consciousness, so many creatures are there. Among them, the consciousness of a human being is superior. Because you see, all other life, like cat body, dog body, horse body, cat, tiger body, no, they are good, eating, sleeping, and dying. But only human life have the quest for higher things. In science, art, literature, from there to the spiritual height, they can question why I am here, why this object like that, why the sun is there, why the moon is there, why bacteria is in my body, what the food is, what, why. This questioning is that's why human birth is a very higher birth. higher than man, or many human body, are astral beings. Higher than these beings, like Gandharvas, Siddhas, that means those who are in Hindu religion, there are Gandharvas, means musicians. There is a world of musicians. No? As you die, Gandharva, musician, no? So they get musicians means those who are their mind lives in music world. No, if they die, they will assemble going there. Many similar-minded people will be there, and you will be enjoying your music there in a subtle body. And after you finish that job, then you come back again to the earth and develop whatever skill and move another way. So Gandharvas, Siddhas, Kinnaras, then the different planes. We need not have to go to that. Greater than those Siddhas and Kinnaras, the Asuras. And we hear about the Asuras, or what you call demons. So those demons are more powerful than this. Greater than them are the Devas, gods. Demons and gods. Higher than them is the gods. Like the Indra being their head. Indra is the boss of all the gods. Greater than these are the sons of Brahma. Brahma created this whole universe. The greater than that, the Brahma has created Shuka, Sanandan, Sanat Kumar, Sanatana, four Rishi Kumars. They are born. The Prajapatis and the Prajapatis who recreated this whole universe. Among the sons of Brahma, Rudra is the greatest. Rudra God, Shiva. Greater than Rudra is the Brahma, who is my devotee. I am the Lord, I am Narayana, and my devotee is Brahma. And he is the highest. I do not consider anyone to be equal to a holy man. Now, they are all great people. Even the Rudra is higher than Rudra is Brahma. And that Brahma is my devotee. I am the Mahavishnu. My devotee means I am the Mahavishnu, great Vishnu. So I am the devotee, but I myself, see my glory. I am the Lord of the universe. But I am the devotee of the holy man. Now compare the idea. Bhagavat himself is giving a top concept about glory of the holy company. The material object matters better than the life in the plant life better than moving entities where life force is more dominant, then animal and others. Among the animals, human. Among the human, the, the celestial beings. Among the celestial, higher, you go. You go to Brahma. Brahma is my creation. They obey me, the Lord, the Ishvara. And but I, Ishvara, I'm a servant of the holy people. Wow. Understand that point? What is made here? Holy people, the Lord Mahavishnu serves the holy people. Everyone serves him in the whole universe. He is the top powerful person from whom all creation has come. Nirguna to Saguna and Saguna to this, all this. But I, who is Mahavishnu, I am a servant of the holy person. I take the dust of the holy people. I am humbled to the holy people. I am devoted, I am the devotee of holy men. I do not consider anyone to be equal to a holy man. I do not find anyone higher. What food men offer me, true holy men, with faith and devotion, that I accept wholeheartedly. Not so even what is offered in fire at the Agnihotra. And people do home of fire and offer all oblation with the mantras, chanting, and ghee, clarified butter. and all this mantra and chanting and done. I don't take that food so deliciously, relishing the food, but I take anything offered to the holy man, and through that holy man, I accept that. So holiness, holy man is very, man means don't think a man. Always this idea should not be man, women, this, that. But you have to express some language. When you express in language, that say man, woman, like that. But understand, there's holiness. Better term is holiness. Where you find holiness, God is present there. You offer to that holiness, God receives that. That is the purpose. In this world, it is the holy man who holds within himself my primeval and most worshipful form, the Veda. They are the embodiment of Vedas. I do not find anyone equal to the holy man, in whom the supremely pure qualities of sattva, control of mind, control of the senses, austerity, forbearance, truth, benevolence towards all, and realization are present. Not anyone professing I am a holy man will make you holy. Holy man will have these qualities. So it says that holy man is who? Holy man in whom supremely pure qualities of sattva qualities will be manifest. Sattva means pure quality of love, compassion, holiness, God intoxication, detachment to the world, equanimity for everyone, no hatred for anyone. This type of character has developed. Who is holy? Holy and holier. We are in the path of holiness, all of us. As we move towards these qualities, then holiness manifests more. And that's why our all spiritual journey, all spiritual practices are to bring the holiness which is in us. Swamiji said in different way, each soul is potentially divine. That is the whole divine is the holiness. And that manifests the divinity within by controlling nature, external, internal, by meditation, by prayer, by all these things. And be free. When holiness manifests, then you are only free. Otherwise, we are unholy. Unholy means full of mistakes, full of wrong understanding, and misguided, misdirected. So I do not find one equal to the holy man in whom the supremely pure quality of sattika quality manifests, in whom control of the mind is mind. We are all controlled by our mind. Mind says this morning, that is good. And someone gives some idea, mind changes, I like this. Mind is fickle, not that mind. Control mind. It is one pointed, directed towards God, that type of mind. Control of the senses, all the, I want to see, let me go. I want to hear, let me run. I'm a slave of my senses. I'm a slave of my mind. This person will have a control over the mind, control over the senses. I am the boss. I will see, you see, it will see. I say no, it will say no. That means that much practice, spiritual discipline they have done. That's why they are capable of seeing the divine. Spirituality starts in those practices. Austerity. And anything, his life is purified by austerity. Only thinking of day and night, body, and taking all the bodily comforts and thing and spiritual. It does not happen. A person who is body, day and night, and only thinking of my eating, my food, my sleeping, my this, my comfort, my. Don't think there can be any touch of spirituality there. It is all selfishness embodiment, ignorant, idiot. Forbearance, holding on to truth, benevolence towards all, and realization are present. Realization, God realization is present. Yes.
What is meant by detachment?
Detachment?
Detachment.
To detachment, I have given several examples. You have your house, you think your house. You have bank account. How much you have? Say 10,000, 100,000, 1 million. You think I am I have $1,000,000. I am rich. Oh, I have less amount. I am weak. I am poor. You are attaching to the account amount of money in your bank. But why do you attach? You say it is God's money in the bank. I am only the custodian. That is the detachment. Money, you are handling your money, but you are thinking it is God's money. Mental detachment. And that mental detachment should be manifested in life. That is called renunciation. We, as a monk, have to give up our all bank account money, holding in your home. You're all, whatever you inherit from your mom and dad, get out, it is not yours. Give up. The external manifestation should be there. But who are living in the world, you need not have to that external manifestation. You can see this house belongs to Lord, I am the caretaker. There's a one word makes a difference. You will take care of the house, you will repair it, you will fix the plumbing, you will fix the electricity, you will make it better, everything you will do. Only you will think, it is Lord's house, I am to take care. So that is detachment. As I give the example, the tailor in the bank. Today, one tailor may have handled $100,000 or $1,000,000. One check has come and what is that to the bank tailor? Is he excited? 1,000,000 has come. I'm happy. No, it is not my money. It is whose money? I am only listen that for him. For the tailor, it is a figure. They type it and put it in the account. It goes. He never thinks about that. But what about if someone gives me 1,000? What happens? My pocket money. This is my money, and that money will create all the consequences of pleasure and pain, anxieties and worries, and all these things will happen. But see, the same thing, I can keep it in my pocket. At the same time, think it is I'm the custodian of this money. I am not the owner of the money. Owner of God is the owner of the money. So whatever we do, if we can give it to God or feel I am a caretaker, I am just being given the driver and the car. I give the example: a car accident in the freeway. So the car actually had hit the car. Someone is driving a car, say one car has wrongly hit the other car. The police comes. Do they punish the machine, the car, or the person who possesses that? Is my car. You see? But you give your driver's license and note down that, and case starts and this and that, and you have to penalize, not the car. Car does not. So this body should be car. It is Lord's car. You are only the obeying Lord's will. So this type of thing practicing is called detachment. No, no. Let me finish this. Seeing, again, these supreme devotees who have nothing to call their own do not pray for any personal advantage, even for me, the infinite and the absolute being, and the grantor of heavenly enjoyment and liberation. Huh? We say that I am doing for God. Even God does not need your help. Brother, I am doing it for my purification. Say that. Another level. I am serving for God. For God you are serving. No, it is serving for your purification. This whole world is going on. You don't need one star, galaxies are rotating. You don't need to do any help to God. You think that you are doing big job by giving some clothing to a poor people or one meal to a hungry person. I am serving God. No, if God does not need your service, you are serving because it is purifying your mind. You should be humbled. God is giving you a chance to do that. 1,000,000 people will die tomorrow. What is that to God? 1,000,000 fish in a big catch, they are pulled out. What's that to the whole world and what goes for God? So many lives are killed. It matters little for His creation and maintenance and destruction continuously going on. You are fortunate that you could serve him, because it will help your mind to pure. Swami Vivekananda, very beautiful lecture is there. Read. Uh, whose benefit? By doing good to others. Huh? Who gets the benefit? It is you get the benefit. It is your purification happens. Your broadness comes. And God's play is going on. It will go on without me or you. How many me and you are born and how many me and you are gone? Where is our grandparents? Where are the other brothers, sister, everything? Where are they now? But the world is going on and we'll go away. The world will continue. So God does not need any help, but it is for our own purification. So the infinite and the absolute being and the grantor of heavenly enjoyment and liberation. I am the grantor of heavenly joy and enjoyment, liberation. I can give freedom. And if you don't like, you play in my mess of Maya, go on, play. And it will be fun for me. As mom becomes very happy when the children are happy with the toys and games, and they give the game, they give on computer or iPad and some, what you call, the children's toys. Yeah? And the baby is very busy with whole time. And time goes away, and mom thinks this child is very calm and quiet. Let him be feel happy with the toys and games. No? But when the boy, Thakur Ramakrishna said, when the boy feels tired of this game, then he cries out, Ma, 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 Ma. Then Ma comes, that cry for disgusted with the games, disgusted with the toys of life. We are all whole life playing with the toys of life. One toy goes, another toy to another toy. No? In childhood, even they go to the plane now in Christmas time, hey, they're carrying big toys with them. No holding it, no. They will not give it. Because they are real for them. We are also looking in this life like that. This is mine. I cannot give up. And then now go tomorrow, today one thing, tomorrow another thing. This play goes on. Why will they then seek small perishable worldly advantage? Huh? Seeing that all things are moving and unmoving, are ensouled by me. It is me. I am the ground of all connection. Sutre Manigana Eva. In a sutra, it is like a thread in a money. And when the pearls are strung, there is a hidden thread that goes through and makes it the garland or the pearl or stable in one place. No, this whole world is unlying thread. I persuade everywhere. I am connected with I connect everyone. All the things in the universe is single thread, underlying thread is behind. You must seeing that all things, see all the things, look at the world, which is moving and unmoving, are unsold by me. You must salute them every moment with sincere feeling. This indeed is my real worship. So you worship me, who is hiding behind each one and connecting everyone in the cord of love and affection or distraction. It's I. Look at me behind everyone. This is indeed my worship. You want to worship me? The one worship is going here and meditating. And with the eyes open also, try to meditate this way. That I am the underlying thread behind all this diverse creation. The true meaning of all that man does by mind, speech, sight, and his other instruments of knowledge and action is only my adoration. So, whatever you are doing, you do not know who you are serving. You say that I am serving this gentleman, I am serving this homeless guy, I am doing charity to these people. No, you are doing nobody. It is me in that form you are serving. Without this kind of worship of me, people will not be able to rid himself from the noose of the Yama, death, which consists in the great infatuation of looking upon the body as the spirit. And no one will be able to be free himself because they are infatuated with the idea that I am the body. So get out of your body consciousness. Think that I am the Lord. I remain as an unseen thread in all one and connect everyone and worship me. It is a Ramakrishna mission idea. Ah, serve. Ramakrishna said, serve God. Serve God in everyone. Shiva Gyane, Jiva Shiva. You serve Jiva, but you are actually serving Lord Shiva, the Lord God, the one absolute. You are serving through all ways. You are giving a glass of water, you are preparing a meal for them, you are giving a talk. We are talking. Talking to whom? It is talking to the same reality who is behind all of us. So this idea, if we keep that in 24 hours we are dealing with God and God like a sutra, like a subtle thread which is not visible. In a garland, when they prepare a garland, you see the flowers only. Do you see the thread? Thread is hidden somewhere. Yeah. So it is the thread. God says, I am the thread connecting all this diverse universe. So okay, so this is the uh, problems how we can overcome, the uh, problems, and how we can serve the holy man. That instruction is given here. Okay, I end here. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sri Ramakrishna Panamastu. January today,
2nd.
2. Okay, some few questions. How do you conquer people pleasing? Meaning, how do you conquer people pleasing? Sometimes I find myself acting like someone else to keep others happy, especially at work and in relationship with others. How to grow a spiritual backbone. What we have talked about, I think that is the correct response. No, how do you conquer people? You need not have to conquer people. You say that I am serving God. So you behave as it is said, how to behave in a particular time, particular circumstances, and particular quality of people. You have to learn that. This is a thief comes and you understand he's a thief, talk in such a way and he goes out of you and cannot steal your property or steal your money or purse. If you see he's a very bad character person coming, yes, make sweet face, hello, hi, 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 get out. God is everywhere, I have said, that makes a mistake. God is everywhere means I will go to everyone, then you will be engulfed by the mouth. God is everywhere, go to a tiger and say, oh God, I love you. Get into his mouth. No, when you are dealing that is like a tiger. So from a distance say, oh God, I love you as a tiger. But under the bar, that separation should be there. So how to live with you? People think if God is everywhere, so I should be very open to everyone. No. So long you are in the body, God is embodied, and that also a body. Through that body is a tiger body, it's a human body, it's the God body, it's the holy body, it's the unholy body, all will be there. So you would have to be very realistic and you have to treat them not with disrespect but with dignity. At the same time, if he tries to disturb your peace, then give a good teaching, good lesson to him. That is serving. Serving God does not mean always saying, oh Lord, you are good, good, good. If the Lord comes before me as an ugly guy and who wants to disturb the peace of other people, take a gun and try driving away. So that is the point, how to serve. So we'll have to learn the art of dealing with people. Everyone, God is inside everyone, but everyone is not God. If everyone is God, they should not have behaved like that, what the world is going on. In our everyday life, we see our own people. If God is everywhere, so why sometimes he's mean, sometimes he's unkind, and someone is very lovely, someone is very giving. These are differences are there. Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. So you want to behave with a person, Sattva people, holy people, behave as humble as you can. Get their wisdom, get their knowledge. If you see a dangerous person coming, try to avoid. How to do that? You find out. But that is the treatment. You call police if you find that somebody is that God in them, that he is not God, he is behaving in such a way, only police can take action. You do that. So that is service. That is service to God. Not by only praising and loving. That's also love because you are trying to correct him. If they want to disturb your peace. So we have to learn that art of living, but we can think of God is everywhere. Because of God, because of electricity, it is heater is working. Now, my mistake, if you put it in cooler, the same electricity will make you cool and you will have to shiver. You know, in Indian railways, there is a air condition, and the air condition means air condition, cool. So sometimes the people, the conductor, they do such foolish things. AC used to be given, so put AC to the highest. And people are shivering inside. Do you blame the electricity? Electricity has no personality. Electricity is equal to everyone. You utilize for heating, it gives heat. To the engine of heat. And to the engine of cold, it makes you cool. To the engine of a holy person, it is holy. To the engine of a negative person, it will be negative. To a thief, it will be thief. Energy is given. It is a dead thing gets alive because of the energy. So that is the point. So God is there behind everyone, like an unseen thread. That's called the consciousness permeates everywhere. As I give the example like Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is everywhere. But all the computers, there are so many computers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 computers are working. But the computer can be different thing. Someone singing music, someone having some art gallery, someone doing something, and someone is going on scientific this, searching this, that. But all computers are working because of the supply. So God is there, but manifestation is good or bad. That we will have to handle that according to the situation. Another question. Does God release consumption of a holy man more fully because he is manifested in a truer and more glorious way within the holy man? Or is it because the right ego of the holy man does not grasp at the world? I think it is God releases the consumption of a holy man more fully because he is manifested in a truer and more, holiness is manifested fully that they become godlike. God and godlike are two words. You become godlike, meaning what? You possess the characteristics of God. God can do whatever he likes, no? Christ said, dead body, come out, Lazarus. Lazarus came out, no? From the dead. This is nothing for God. This is symptomatic thing that Christ is not ordinary. Christ is a power, divine power, great power. Ramakrishna touched Girish Ghosh, we read the other day. Girish Ghosh is touched and his all sins he took away and he became free. Spiritually enlightened, he became a sage. This can you do, I can do. That's the difference of avatar. Avatar has a tremendous spiritual power, as if God incarnated in the physical body to redeem the sufferings of others. So that is in holiness means you, me can manifest our divinity by purity, more increasing our purity, our inner life develop more. And that you become godlike. You become like God. We offer the adoration to the saints. Saints were like us. But saints develop purity, love for God, and more and more and more. They become source of energy and force to the society to give a boosting. St. Francis of Assisi, how many people he is inspiring, how many people are searching and going to him and getting inspiration. Not to you, not to me. That is the difference. He's a saint, much higher than me. Saint, all the saints are going to the avatar, all the 12 apostles. They are all powerful. Who? They go to the Christ. No? Vivekananda came in this country. What he? Vivekananda only, he says, I am only a speck of dust in comparison to Ramakrishna. So, what is Ramakrishna? The infinite power manifested through a human personality whose glory goes on to the ages. That is called Ramakrishna, not the man. So here he said that you develop holy men, you are holy. Every one of us are holy. But we are not developed, we are covered with dust and dirt, covered with cloud. The inner light is not manifesting. When the inner light manifests by holiness, holier and holier and holier, when totality is gone, you become that. But still then you are to pray to the holy people, because holy are the one step. It's a stepping stone. You need a ladder to go up. So another question, do the Saptarishis belong to the class of holy men that is described in Bhagavatam? Do all real sadhus not belong to holy men? I cannot say all sadhus are all holy. We are all trying to be holy. That's better term. I do not know. There may be many holy people, but anyone just becoming a holy sadhu or a monk does not make that a person holy. Holiness is to be developed by purity, as we read today, purity, love, meditation, unselfishness, service, self-control, control of the mind, celibacy, all these characteristics combined effect brings a holy person, develop more. So that practice is necessary, but yes, we should respect holy people because they are at least trying. We respect all the sadhus, monks, because they are trying to give up their life for God and trying to lead a holy life. And that holiness, how much one has advanced, who I cannot judge. You cannot judge from outside. Unless you are you are also developed to that level. Unless you are developed, you cannot know. Unless you are a good singer, you cannot appreciate another singer. A classical musician, how wonderful is he? You need to know. You should. I have no talent of music. No, I have no sense of music. I will say, aha, he's good, he's bad. It's a foolishness. Only the holy people can understand holy people. But we have all holiness inside, only the question of developing it. Oh my God, time is up. I shall end here. Another question, how can one perform social service, humanitarian works through Ramakrishna Mission? Could you please advise? What is your question? Social service? Yeah, you can. Humanitarian Ramakrishna Mission in India is a tremendous big force in India. About 200, more than 200 centers are there, and tremendous activities going on. You can go to the website belurmott.org, BELUR, Belur, MATH, and go there and find their activities, all the centers, all the types of activity, hospitals, schools, orphanage, then disaster relief, women's relief, upliftment of the women, giving blind academy, all these activities, a huge organization. So you want to do any service, write to them and talk to them what way you can contribute, what is your wish, and whether they can accomplish. Just contact any, or if you need, you can contact the centers there, or you can ask some swamis you know. Another question is not giving up attachment to objects to gain mental purity be also be considered a desire. Oh, that's a pure desire. Yeah. Giving up, I am giving up this is also a desire, isn't it? I am to grab this money is a desire. No, 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 I am giving it to others. That's a desire. But part difference is there. One is bringing to the self awareness, another is giving it to the God awareness. So One is purifying, one is creating an impurity. When you are grabbing the money, it is for yourself, that is an attachment. And when you are also saying, oh, I am giving away for bringing my purity of the heart, that's also desire. But that's a pure desire. That's much beneficial in our spiritual life. Okay, thank you all. We'll see you at 7:30 again after the evening prayer and meditation. And our new book will start today. It is called the Jivan Mukti Gita. The one Gita, the song of God, or but it is not God. It is Dattatreya who has written that. Dattatreya is a sage. He has written these few verses. It is called the Jivan Mukti Gita, the Gita of a Jivan Mukta, who is a liberated soul, his song. That means he'll talk about how is a person of Jivan Mukti, who have attained to Mukti, liberation, while living in the world, how he moves, how he eats, like the Bhagavad Gita in the second chapter, have some little discussion, but it's not a big book. It will be only about 23, 24 verses. So it maybe within 2 months we can finish it. And maybe earlier also. Then we can see something else. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace.
To which verse?